girls, happy Tuesday. It's Mr. Vieira. Can you believe it's Tuesday? Yeah, hope you had a wonderful 3-day weekend. It's a 4-day week, so that means that we're going to have a lot of learning to do in these 4 days and having a good time too. Let's make sure that, this week I want you to focus on showing respect to people around you. Yeah, and then including somebody on the playground. And then I've also been noticing a lot of Valentine's Day litter on our campus. So please don't bring your Valentine's Day goodies to school. Eat those at home. And if you happen to see some trash on the blacktop, pick it up, would you? Just put it in the trash can. I'm always finding myself picking trash up on the playground. I don't mind. I like having a clean campus. But I do mind when students aren't thoughtful and they throw their trash on the floor, or they just let it float away in the air. So make sure that you take care of your litter. Don't let it become anybody else's problem. Mr. George shouldn't be picking things up after you, even though he likes to. Mr. Vieira shouldn't be picking things up after you. The rec staff shouldn't be picking things up after you. That needs to be your responsibility. You're a Bixby Beaver, and that's one of your responsibilities to help respect our campus and keep it clean, right? Good. So, this week, let's do those 3 things, will we? Let's respect each other. Let's also be inclusive of someone else, of other people, and then also make sure that we respect our campus and keep it clean. All right? See you later.
Hey there, Brunos and Brunettes. It's Bragtag Bruno here. Hey, just want to talk to you about something. We've been talking about this respect thing recently. And mostly it's because I've noticed that some students have mentioned that they're having a hard time with respect on campus. Sometimes the issue is that students have a hard time giving respect. Sometimes they have a hard time receiving it too. Let me tell you about a couple interactions that I heard about this past week. One of them was with some students who thought that they should resolve a problem by hurting one another. That's confusing. I think that if you're on the playground at Bixby, everybody should get along and nobody should be hurt. So these 2 students, they were having a conflict. One of them decided to punch the other, and the other one kicked the other. And I heard about that, and I thought, what are we doing on this campus? It's not the ring. This is Bixby. So let me tell you something, boys and girls. When you're on Bixby campus, if you have a problem or a conflict with somebody, don't hurt them. You don't put your hands or your feet on them to solve the problem. When you do that, it makes the problem worse. Then you have to find yourself in Mr. Vieira's classroom, or his office, that is, calling your parents. You see, sometimes when you have conflict, you might need to walk away, get some help, or even just tell the student that you don't like what's happening and let them know that there's a better way to do something and invite them to do something better. But don't you dare ever hurt somebody on the Bixby playground, because that makes the problem worse. And then you have to deal with Mr. Vieira, and that's not good. See, when I'm in the ring, my intention is to win my match. Sometimes I have to get somebody in a figure 4 leg lock or a headlock or something. But I know that doesn't happen on the playground. It's not the playground, it's the ring. On the playground, I like to play kickball. Sometimes get on the monkey bars, play 2-touch, football even. But don't you ever put your hands on anybody on the blacktop, because you'll have to visit Mr. Vieira's office and deal with it. Got it? Good. Do it.
Was a well-known expert in agriculture. This Black History Nugget is brought to you by theculturekids.com. He invented the crop rotation method for cotton farmers. Cotton takes a lot of the nutrients from the soil. Peanuts don't require a lot of water and grow underground. They produce nitrogen, a colorless and odorless gas that provides much needed nutrients to the soil. By planting peanuts every other year, this made the soil better, adding more nutrients for the next round of crops. George created 325 different uses for peanuts, including cooking oil, cosmetics, paper, glue, and soap, just to name a few. This is why George Washington Carver is often known as the Peanut Man. To learn about more African American inventors and scientists, check the description below for links to the series. Did you like this video? We would appreciate it if you would hit the like button. For more Black History Nuggets, hit the subscribe button.